All right, guys, what is going on? Back with another PGA Tour video, the American Express tour that I'm on. This is my first PGA Tour event after getting my PGA Tour license. We're on the final round, and this is the back nine. I'm going to give you my commentary over this because, look, I'm trying to get my first win in my first, tournament, and this is really cool. And I am in the hunt. So let me tell you one thing about this game. This game is not easy. You cannot pick up and play this game. You're going to go through your struggles if you try to pick up and play. It takes a lot of practice, a lot of things you have to go through to get to this point, let alone just getting this close to a PGA Tour win, just getting your card. So right here, I make it on the fairway on the 10, and a lot of things have to go your way when you play these type of stages or play this type of course. This is not like the Corn Ferry Tour. You have to take your time. You have to be precise. You have to understand where the ball is going. You also have to understand what type of clubs you're using or what type of strength you use. You just can't pull out any club that's in your bag and just go for it. So right here, I made the first cut because I did not compensate for the back roll. It does has a little bit of spin on it, and I got some more spin in my arsenal, and I used it at the wrong time because I didn't put enough power on it. But here I'm going for birdie using the Texas wedge, and the Texas wedge is something that I have been using a lot in my arsenal, been learning, and I've been doing some practicing with it. And right here you see that, bam, look at that. Get the birdie putt right there at 10. And so far, if you look at my score sheet, I mean, man, I've been on fire this last round. I was as far back as 12 or 13 under, and now I am tied for the lead at 11. Now, this is a par 5, 6, 17. Big par 5. So I'm going to let you guys know how I do as I go, because it's been a while since I've done this. I can't remember off the top of my head. So it's just live commentary to give you some of my thought process as I go into this. So right here, you're going to see where you got the whole outline of the course or of the 11, and now we're going to go in and go straight with the 12 driver, and we're going to go in as I get a little bit of markings. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this as the co-leader. And let's see, I am about 4 yards over, so I don't want to go too far to the right, so I bring it back into the left, put some power behind it. Now the way to do that is you got to keep tapping the L1 button as you go to your backswing. And this little cutscene shows up where you swing and put a lot of power into it. And you see that the apex is like at 112, which is a really high shot. Carry all the way to 298 yards, and I got up to 300 and look like it says 314 yards on the drive, somewhere around there. So can I make it to the green in 2? I want to try to make it to the green in 2. So I'm gonna use a power approach, straight shot, not much to to configure here. 4-mile-an-hour winds, and I make a good little bounce, but I don't think I make it to the green here. No, I'm about 4, 5, maybe 6 yards away from the green, but hey, 21 yards to the cup. So we're going to see if we can get this 27 feet to the cup. Sorry, 27 yards. I'm all over the place. Going for eagle here, and right here, what I'm going to do. One shot I've been liking to use lately was the spinner. I love using the spinner. The thing about the spinner is it's like a low version of the flop shot. And what it does is when it hits the ground, the ball spins, so it doesn't really go further than you want it to go. And see how it plants right there? It plants right next to the cup, and it kind of similar to a flop shot, but it doesn't go really high. And that sets me up for a pretty good birdie here. And I think right here I take the lead. Bam, I get the birdie right there, and I'm 19 under. Look at the score sheet, guys. Nothing but birdies. I've been killing it. And with that being said, I should be, I'm one step ahead of Homa and M. I think that's the name I don't want to mispronounce. But now I'm going to the 12. The 12 is a par 4. Pretty simple, 330 plus yards to the cup. In some instances, depends on the wind, you can get nearly to the green in one shot. And knowing how this course has been laid out for the first few rounds, the final round is nothing to me. So I kind of know what to do, and got a pretty good drop right there on the fairway. I mean, right there in the middle. You can't ask for more than that. And that sets me up for a pretty clear shot straight to the pin. And right here, 4-mile-an-hour winds to the right, left going right. Going to hit with the finesse shot with the wedge, 60-degree wedge. And here we go, we're going up. And let's see how close do I get. Not bad. See, there's that backspin again. Kind of messed me up a little bit there. But look, I'm a few feet away from the hole. I think it's 8 feet, 9 feet away from the hole. So you can't really beat that. And that sets me up for a birdie shot. And right here, I am going to, I think I make this one. I'm not 100% sure, but we're going to go and look. What does it do? And it rolls around and go in. There we go. So we're 20 under now. That is 3 straight birdies for Ricky Pelinka. Look at me. You really can't ask for more than that. And we're still 1 step ahead because Homa is right behind me. He is right behind me on the course. So I still got ways to go to see if I can make, my first PGA Tour win. And we're going to go here at the 13th. This is a par 3. Now, I've had a lot of trouble with par 3s. Some of the par 3s that I have, I normally would overshoot. And so what I'll do here, I'm going to try to keep it short. Know the wind is at my back. Coming straight forward, it's going to carry the ball a little bit. And even with all of that, look at that, I still overshoot. I've been having a real big problem with par 3s, not just in this course, but in general, ever since my career. So one thing that I've been using in my arsenal to help me out is when I do overshoot, I've been learning how to use the chip shot or the Texas wedge. But in this one, I use the chip shot because I am in the rough. And let's see where it takes me here. Good little shot here. And just missed it by an inch, but the ball rolled a little further than I wanted to. And I'm on the fringe. I've moved myself off of the green, guys. Like I said, it's not all peaches and cream. You can make one false move and still be in a pickle. So right here, I'm going for par. Hopefully I can save par here. And I'm off the green, but I'm going to putt it. And it looks like I made it. I couldn't remember if I made it, but good par save. So I'm still at 20 over. And with that being said, I should still be 1 step ahead. Yeah, I'm 1 shot ahead of Oma. Once again, we're going to jump over to the 14 par 4, 389 yards. Another pretty solid par for a course. One thing about this, you got a lot of sand on the right. So what you want to do is try to avoid that. And with the wind at my back, once again, I'm going to try to overshoot a majority of this. And I think I'll be able to do it. So what I did was I want to put some more power to it. Still hit the ball slightly to the left, which does help a little bit. And with that power, I just absolutely cleared the sand, and I cleared the fairway too because I'm in the rough. But nevertheless, no need to panic because I'm still in a pretty good shot to the cup. Still with the back to my wind, the wind to my back. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. 5 miles an hour, 4 miles an hour. I thought about using a hack shot here, but the thing about the hack shot, I would probably overshoot this shot because it puts a lot of power into it. With the finesse, it does give you a little bit more leeway, and it doesn't put that much power behind it, which puts me on the green about 14, 15 feet away. Well, I take that back. Yeah, about 14, 15, 17 feet away. A breaking putt right here, and let's see if I can make this from left to right. It's going to be a pretty tricky one, and it goes just short. I am just short. I'm about 1.5 feet away from the hole because of, I didn't make it. But I do get a par still. So with that being said, I'm still at 20 under with 4 shots left or 4 holes left. And let's look at the leaderboard once again. I am right now still 1-0, a step ahead of Oma. So I'm really close to getting my first PGA Tour win. And let's see, at the 15, another par 4. And this one is another wide open, course, right? I mean, a wide open hole right here. This one's not that bad. This one's probably one of the easiest holes to get a par or even a birdie on. And look at that, just wide open space. How could you not hit the fairway after a shot like this? So with that being said, we are right in the middle of the fairway once again, and we're going to jump right into the next shot, which is about 153 yards away. Got the wind to my face, so I'm going to overcompensate a little bit. I should hit the green on this one. Should hit it pretty easily. So we're gonna take the swing, good approach with the finesse shot. And am I on the green? Yes, I hit the green. Not a bad shot. The wind didn't bring it back like I thought it would, and I don't get any spin on the ball that I thought I was gonna be able to as well. But what that does, it gives me 15 feet, 12 feet away, and it's almost like a straight shot. So I should be able to hit this going downhill, so I have to be careful. Don't want to hit it too hard. Slow roll it, and oh man, it just went to the left and it went around the cup, and I'm 3 feet away. Man, that sucks. I was so close to getting a birdie and extending this lead because Homa is right behind me, but I do save par once again. That would have really gave me some insurance if I would have got that birdie putt. But right now, once again, we're still one step ahead of Homa, and like I said, 3 shots left, 3 holes left to get this first major win. And like I said, this is going to be really neat to actually get your first win in your first tournament. I mean, that's like almost unheard of. I came into this tournament not thinking that I was going to be this competitive. I thought I was going to just try to make the cut because I know around this time it is much more competitive. And it was like that for the first 2 rounds, but like the 3rd round I started picking up some steam, and here we are at the 4th round, the final round, where I'm basically in the lead. Ball goes into the first cut, not bad. I would like to hit the fairway. Par 5, maybe on this one I can get to the green, not necessarily banking on it, but I would love to do so. So we're gonna take the shot here, and let's see, where are we here? Look like we want to hit the green. Are we want to hit the green? Oh, look at that. I am close, hit the fairway right off of the fringe. Man, that is wild. Looked like I could have been able to do some things here if I would have got on the green. But look, going for eagle here. And guess what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to go with the Texas wedge from all the way to 100 plus feet. And I'm going to have to shoot it for 100 plus feet because if you look at the grid, I'm going downhill to get over up to the uphill, and it is breaking from right to left. So with that being said, I'm going to have to try to make something happen, put some power behind it. The ball goes more to the right than I thought it would, and it doesn't even make it up the hill. Even with the 100 yards, I compensated for like another 20 feet, and it didn't make it. So now I'm 14 feet away, but I'm going for birdie. So that whole eagle right there, that eagle shot was just house money. You know, it didn't hurt, it didn't help, and it did what it did. But I tell you what didn't help, that shot right there didn't help, and I didn't even get close to the hole, and I'm gonna have to settle for par. Now this is another situation where I could have got some insurance on this shot, but I'm still looking at 4 pars in a row after 3 birdies in a row, and 4 of the last 5 I birdied before these 4 pars in a row. Right behind me is Oma once again with 2 shots left. We're going into the 17th, which is another par 3. I am tired of shooting on this par 3. I am terrified of it as well because it is surrounded by water. I don't know how to really read this because it is a little bit lower than the tee shot. So what happens is you have to compensate with another club just so you don't overshoot. So that's what I try to do. I went with the 2-iron, then I changed my mind. I'm with the 7 now, going with the finesse, and we're going to see what we do here. Like I said, I am terrified of this because I'm scared to hit the water. If I hit the water, it's going to be a disaster. And I overshoot. Oh my goodness, I overshoot. Whoa. Okay, and I'm in the rough. Luckily, I'm in the rough. So I can probably salvage this for a par and make something, happen just to keep, right at the top of the leader, because the guy behind me has to make a birdie at some point to at least tie with me. And there's the chip shot right there out of the, oh man, look at that. Chip shot right out of the rough. And it kind of put me in a worse pickle than I'm in right now. Bad shot, bad situation, because now I am all the way at 21 feet away from the cup. I need to make this a save par. 2 holes left. I am the leader. I am 1 shot ahead. I do not want to go down a putt. And oh man, look at this here. I'm in trouble. 8 inches away from the hole, and it looks like I'm going to have to take a shot down. And it is a bogey. I am 19 under. Look at that. The entire time I did not make a bogey this entire time. And now with 1 shot left, it is a tie game. It is a tie game at the last hole. I want to do what I can to make a birdie at the least. This is a par 4. It's not likely I will make an eagle here. If I do, that'll be fantastic, but it doesn't look like it. 425 yards away. One thing I don't want to do is get into the water. That will be disaster. I'd rather get into the sand before I get into the water. And here's the first shot right here. And it does curve a little bit back towards the water, but it turns out to be a really good shot. Very good shot. Gives me about 120 yards away from the hole. And look at that. He's excited. He's excited about that. But, sir, we still got work to do. You know, we're the co-leader at the last hole. We don't want to go on a playoff, and we don't want to mess this up and lose a shot and end up being, you know, in second place or third place. So we're going to finesse this with the pitching wedge, and we're going to give it another look. And I think the pitching wedge is going to be good. So we're going to go into it, and boom, there it is. It's up in the air, and oh my goodness, look at this shot. Look at this shot. Good shot, you know, about 8 feet away, but you could not ask for nothing better than that. Let's go ahead and make a birdie here and call it a day. At least give us the lead. And this is a nice breaking putt. Can we make this? The putter has not been my friend for the most part. This entire back nine had a little bit of issues here and there. But we did manage in some cases, but we need it right here. Here we go. Well, does it go in? Oh, it rolls in and it rolls in, it rolls in, and we are 20 under once again. And it looks like we're done. And it looks like that we did win because Max almost dropped the shot sometime around the 17th or 18th hole. And we win our first PGA Tour event. The first one we got into, the first one that we won. And one thing I wish they would do about this game, I wish we had a better ceremony, having them hold the trophy, have the trophy on display when you win the game. EA, if you're listening, I need that to happen because this game is too good not to have that type of presentation. I would love to see that. But nevertheless, I was -8 in this last, round. I mean, unheard of. Outside of that one birdie, you almost could say it was a perfect round. But with that being said, y'all, I am the winner of the American Express event, first PGA Tour. Trying to get back to the Masters after, if you've seen my last video on the Masters, it was a disaster. Hopefully I can bounce back and look like somebody for the Masters. But with that being said, there's my rewards. Got that. Moving up to level 43, trying to get closer to that. And with that being said, we're about to go to the next event, was the Farmers Insurance Open. And I'm gonna have to do some more, I'm probably gonna have to do some more practicing because there's some things I could tweak, some things I could do better, but nevertheless, you can't get mad at the results. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you guys made it this far. If you did, hit the like button, share this video. Thank you guys once again, and I will see you guys on the next one. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy, and y'all be blessed. Peace.